Hello guys, welcome to my channel, MrScaryPasta. Like the video and subscribe the channel for some wind chilling stories. Let's move to our first story. Before moving to our story, don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's start. He awoke to the huge insect-like creatures looming over his bed and screamed his lungs out. They hastily left the room and he stayed up all night, shaking and wondering if he had been a dream. The next morning, there was a tap on the door. Gathering his courage, he opened it to see one of them gently place a plate filled with fried breakfast on the floor, then retreat to the safe distance. Bewildered, he accepted the gift. The creatures chittered excitedly. This happened every day for a week. At first, he was worried they were fattening him up, but after a particular greasy breakfast left him clutching his chest from heartburn. They were replaced with fresh fruit, as well as cooking. They poured a hot steamy bath for him and even tucked him when he went to bed. It was bizarre. One night, he awoke to gunshots and screaming. He raced downstairs to find a dissipated burger being devoured by the insects. He was sickened, but disposed of the remains as best he could. He knew that they had been just protecting him. One morning, the creatures would not let him leave his room. He lay down, confused, but trusting as they ushered him back into the bed. Whatever their motives, they were not going to hurt him. However, later, a burning pain spread throughout his body. It felt like his stomach was filled with razor wires. The insect said as he spammed and moaned. It was only he felt trouble screaming and feeling beneath his skin that he realized the insect had not been protecting him. They had been protecting their young. So this was our first story. Let's move to our second. I hate it when my brother Charlie has to go away. My parents constantly try to explain me how sick he is, that I'm looking for having a brain where all the chemical flow properly to their destinations, like a damned river. When I complain about how bored I am without a little brother to play with, they try to make me feel bad by pointing out that his boredom likely far surpassed mine. Considering he's confined to a dark room in an institution, I always beg for them to give him a one last chance. Of course, they did it first. Charlie has been back home several times. He's short and insistent, then the last. Every time without fail, it all starts again. The neighborhood cats with ghost out eye sewing up in his toy chest. My dad treasure found drop on the baby slide in the park across the street. Mom's vitamin replaced by bits of dishwasher tablets. My parents are hesitant now using last chances. Frankly, they say his daughter makes him charming, makes it easy for him to fake normalcy and to trick the doctors who care into thinking he's ready to rehabilitation. That I will just have to put my boredom if it means staying safe from him. I hate it when Charlie has to go away. It makes me have to pretend to be under his back. So this is our second story. Let's move to our last and third story. We both in Hall House, my boyfriend and I. He is in charge of the new construction, converting the kitchen to the master bedroom for instance, while I am barber removal duty. The previous owner papered every walls and ceiling. Removing it is brutal but oddly satisfying. The best feeling is getting a long peel similar to your skin when you are peeling from a sunburn. I don't know about you, but I kinda make a game of peeling on the hunt for the longest piece before it rips. In the corner section of paper in every room is a person's name and a date. Curiosity got the best of me. One night when I googled one of the names and discovered the person was actually a missing person. The missing date matching the date under the wallpaper. Next day I made a list of all names and date. Sure enough, each name was for a missing person with dates to match. We notified the police, who literally sent on the crime scene kit. I heard over one teeth say, "Yep, it's human." Human? What's human? Ma'am, where is the material removed from the walls ready? This is not the wallpaper you were removing. So these were the three short stories. Meet you in the next episode. Stay tuned to Mr. Scary Pasta for a disturbing back of stories. Thank you.